I said, and what we was talking about, that's all I was talking about. I don't understand why now it's, oh, y'all go make money and now it's changing and reversing and shit like that shit retarded. Like, I don't understand why y'all keep letting ignorant niggas speak for y'all. And that's why we be thinking all y'all retarded, slow, stupid, special, and hoe-ass niggas.
Why you feel like they speaking for us, though? Why you feel like
people can't comprehend, they just insult. You can go ahead with your point, though, Tati. Instead of insulting people, just make
normally when people allow people to just continue to speak, that's because they are in agreement with their speaking. Oh, wow. Also, when people are putting up 100s and clapping emojis and shit like that, that means they in agreement. Also, when people boy, you crazy, they in agreement. So that's why I be thinking he be speaking for y'all. That's all.
All right, well, stop doing that. Next speaker.
I didn't have a problem with what Papa said, even though it wasn't quite on topic. Go ahead, something. My bad.
Hey, what you say? I know True and North trying to say something. True, what's up, brother?
No, I ain't had nothing to say. Just good chat, because Toxic was getting a little out of line. Good chat.
Yeah, True. Yeah, True. Handle that for me.
Okay.
Let us make us Warren G regulate around here.
Man space,
I was
Toxic.
Say earlier, when the ladies were talking, those were great examples of why women should be CEOs. And this particular part of the conversation, and it's very entertaining and it's good, but it's a good example of why every woman doesn't deserve that position, because you're supposed to represent us, and if this is how you're talking to us, you're not going to be a representation.
Next speaker.
Hey, yo, Toxic funny as hell.
Some of these motherfuckers gonna be on the cars. Some of these motherfuckers gonna be pushing cars or something.
Yeah, what's happening? The women having a power trip in real time. That's what we seeing. You know what I'm saying? We seeing women have a power trip. They tried some shit. It didn't quite go well. Then they tried to say, "Oh, we're gonna tell on everybody for something happened 20 years ago." We caught on to that. It took a couple years, but eventually, motherfuckers caught on to that. It was like, wait a minute, we see what's going on. So now it's like they hit a brick wall all over again. Now they like, well, fuck you. We'll die without you, motherfuckers, and we'll kill you if you fuck with us. And if you choose one, you better act right. And I don't give a fuck. I've been acting like a wife since I was 2. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with you. Right? It's just they going berserk, and now it's not what we do as men. What
they
we got
malfunctioning, bro.
Yeah, they malfunctioning. They glitching. They all over the place. They don't really know what to do. They honestly don't know what to do. Now they making a little money. They have nothing to do with nothing. So now you're just sitting here whining and crying and bleeding out. And now we have to do what we used to do. Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay. Let me rub you on your back.
So they really just want a kiss on the forehead?
All they want is a kiss on the forehead and being told that we really like y'all. But then the thing is, they know we don't mean it. And it's hard for a lot of niggas to fake it now. After they done showed y'all ass and showed how y'all call the laws and lie and do it, now we like, damn, we don't even know if we really want y'all close like y'all used to be. Because y'all done talk too much. Y'all done talked all the stuff went on in grandmama brain that she never let out her fucking mouth. Y'all let out your mouth. And because of that, we can't hold that same reverence, and respect that we have for grandmama and great-grandma. We can't get that to y'all because y'all fucked it up. It's like a nigga that got caught being gay. You know what I'm saying? You caught your nigga being gay, you can't respect that nigga no more. And that's kind of how we caught y'all. We caught y'all with y'all pants down, being a little gay.
That's how it sounds, that man, Toxic. Let that man speak the truth to your system. Let's go, Papa.
Like, bitch, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'll take about 3 of y'all in a package deal, but that's about it. Because I don't this shit y'all got going on. I'll be damned if I put my face in one of y'all crazy motherfuckers. But I'm gonna go back on mute, though. Y'all go ahead. I'm sorry for telling the truth. God told me.
I don't fully agree with Papa, but I don't see what he said wrong.
Because it's like you always, because you talk yourself in a circle. You said some shit that contradict yourself. That's what's wrong with y'all. When y'all speak too long, y'all start saying shit that contradict what the fuck you just said. So shut up. Damn.
Okay, Miss Truck Driver, my bad.
Oh, okay. You want me to call it out? Let's get it in. Fuck it. You know what? I just came here to argue. All right. Clearly, one moment it was now y'all want to get a nigga for what he did 20 years ago. i.e., had they called the police when it happened, he wouldn't have got away with it for 20 years. Then you said, oh, now we know y'all called the fucking police and now we getting in trouble and we don't like that. So do you want the bitches to get, the niggas to be caught for what they doing right then and there so they can call the fucking police? Or do you want them not to call the police and then y'all say, oh, well, it happened 20 years ago and he don't get time for it? You niggas don't know what y'all be talking in fucking circles all
so
fucking
clearly that went over her head, class, but we're not gonna
it didn't.
We're not gonna get no room for that.
You was talking about
the point is don't fuck with the police. That's the point. Well, no, I mentioned y'all. I mentioned the 20. Listen, I didn't even say the word R. Kelly. I didn't even say the noun R. Kelly. Okay. I didn't even say nothing about Robert.
I was not finished speaking. Thank you.
You actually was finished. Yeah, he wouldn't. Nobody said nothing about R. Kelly. That's what I'm saying. It's a listening skill.
But you said 20
They glitching. That's what I'm saying.
You
they
said
glitching.
20 years. I'm sorry if you say a thing one day and you think it's not in response to another thing that you said, because the same thing we were speaking about.
This is not the other day. I wasn't talking about no R. Kelly. What are we talking about? They glitching. This is what I'm saying. It's the glitch. It's a complete glitch.
It is a glitch.
Thing. You cannot refer to something that's 20 years and then you start talking yourself in fucking circles. So
she got a good 20 years. Ain't got shit to do with R. Kelly.
You need to stop saying bitches need to call the police when it's convenient. And then
I didn't say bitches need to call the police. That's what I'm saying. You don't listen. She got a good memory. She has a memory. I ain't gonna tell you about the animal she has memory like. But the point is, this is what I'm saying. I ain't saying shit about no R. Kelly. And 20 years ago ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly. I simply saying don't fuck with the laws. And I said that y'all went through a phase where y'all tried a bunch of different shit, including this Me Too stuff where y'all was claiming stuff and all that. And I wasn't referencing she should have called him back then. I never said you should have called him back then. Don't call him at all. I don't believe none of this shit happened in the first place. So I don't even know why you're talking about you should have called him then. I never said that. You made that up in your head. We're talking about right now in this situation. I don't know what conversation you're trying to pull from, but you cannot use it in this courtroom today. I don't know where you getting this from, but let's stay on topic and let's stay our age. Let's act our age.
No, I'm at my shoe size every single time. Also, you can't mute me like you mute other bitches and other niggas. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who you think you over talking. I said what I said.
A lot of emotional
and since you didn't understand, it's no emotions. It's no emotions, and it's crazy because just because you here, you the one being defensive. When I brought up 20 years, you the one argued. You the one came up and argued.
You just said I can't mute you like them other bitches. That's what you said to me. I don't know where that came from. Right, I didn't attempt to mute you, so now you're like attacking me, telling me what I can't do. Like it's weird. It's like a rage bait. But I'm not gonna fall for it. Go ahead.
You already fell for it. You responded. What are you talking about?
Y'all go ahead, come up here, man. Come upstairs and show y'all the finger pass. I see you down there. Go on, come up here.
Well, that was toxic.
What's your thoughts about all this shit?
That whole shit was toxic. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Polo, you here? What's the deal, man? You spoke your piece?
What's good, y'all? In relationships or women, CEOs or employees. Woo! I mean,
take your time, brother.
They not CEO. Employee. I don't think they employee either. I would say
what's is the IRS.
What's under CEO?
You got chief executive officer, chief financial officer, then you got chief operational officer. Then you have board members, then you have management, then you have staff.
They one of those. You know, if the man is CEO, then they one of the COOs or CFOs, one of them.
And they are the IRS. That's all they are. IRS. They just take. That's it. They don't help you run shit. They don't help you do that.
That's not.
They
that's
just
not.
take.
That's a toxic one. But you got your real woman. You feel me? Real godly woman. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be your CFO, bruh. You feel me? You handling the company, which would be the household or whatever that is. You making the big decisions, and she there supporting you. You feel me? Doing and y'all.
So she the secretary is what you're saying. She just make the schedule and bring the coffee and donuts.
Nah, this is not the this is my submission. My submission is not my submission is not to put down the woman in no particular way. My submission is about the natural order of how God wants it. God wants the man to be the head, and the man is under the woman. But that doesn't diminish her role in any way, because it is very much important. You know what I'm saying? So the man is under the woman or over the woman? What you got? The man is over the woman. Yeah, but the woman's role is very vital, very important. So I wouldn't say she like just some regular employee, right? It's not a CEO to an employee dynamic, because that's like too much far of a gap. It has to be like a closer gap. You feel me? But the CEO is over, you feel me, the whole process. You did. So yeah, man, this is not a man versus woman thing, bro. This is just the natural order how things go, bro. As a man, you the head of the household, and your woman, you know what I'm saying, she right there with you. You feel me? What you think about what he said, Paz?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm a pretty literal person, so I'm not good with analogies. So I mean, my first thought is that relationships aren't really like a company or anything whatsoever. You operate it how it works for between you and your partner. Nobody really should be a CEO or a COO or whatever. It should be like a partnership, not like a business partnership, but like a relationship partnership. That would speak to the most healthy dynamic. I would definitely just a word about what the last person said. I would definitely raise a red flag to anybody that's using God for evidence of why women should be subjugated to like a submissive or servitude, or subjugated to like a second class kind of role. Somebody using like the Bible or God as evidence of of the quote unquote natural order should raise like the biggest red flag.
That's why Eunice killed you. That's why Eunice killed you, nigga.
I appreciate that you know who I am. I cooked Eunice. You are the only person. Promise you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're familiar with you, Paz. We just don't talk about it. We know what's going on, brother. We know what's going on, and you got cooked.
But the funny thing is that when somebody has to bring up like something about like we don't know Eunice, so let's move past all of that. We don't know none of this. Hold on, nobody was talking to you, brother. Relax. No, I'm telling you, we don't know who the hell Eunice is, and we're not going through that. We don't care about no battle rap career. So cool. About relationships. Yeah, I know, and I think that's great. So my point is to basically double down on what you're saying, and that anybody that's bringing in something that has nothing to do with the conversation and making some kind of personal attack, you're basically just waving a white flag saying, I have no good response to this, so I'm going to take it to another direction. It's really you got the chance to rebuttal. It's like the logic of a 9-year-old. That's how like 5th graders work. You know what I mean?
The Eunice still kills you, bro. It don't matter what.
No, Eunice ain't got nothing to do with this. Fuck Eunice.
Cool, thank you,
what you think about what he said?
Thank you for waving the white flag.
All right, let me. I want to say the past. I'm a fan. I'm a battle rap fan. That's why I just.
Clearly,
so,
it's very weird.
He said it was a light joke, bro.
It's just a light joke.
The reason why people say battle rap fans are very weird.
And
Okay.
that shit ass anyway, man. Go ahead.
It's a light joke, but he took it. He took it.
2 fifths and bottle like 4 clips.
Eunice actually did kill him though, y'all. For the record, Eunice did kill him.
He did, but.
Them niggas, man, move on.
Oh yeah. So let me reply.
How did he get killed and he's here talking to us? Yeah. He's not dead.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I needed that line.
Put the cash app up. It is what it is.
Toxic a battle rapper too. But go ahead, Polo, if you want to reply to what he
said. So let me
battle rapping Christmas Gill. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me. So So Pass is saying that it's a red flag if somebody mentions God about the natural order of things. No, that's not what I said.
That's what he said.
What you say?
That's not what I said. I said it's a red flag if you're using God as evidence for the natural order, or using God as evidence for being for women naturally being in a second class or subjugated or in a place of servitude.
I never said anybody. I never said anything about second class.
You said the man is the leader over the woman, right? Did you not?
I said the man is ahead, but I never said she was second class.
Hold on, dude, because I'm gonna fall back to let him.
That is what that means.
No, that's not what that means. That's your interpretation, brother. So
okay, bro.
So go ahead, break it down for him, Folo.
Yeah. So so when you say second class, that means you're saying that the woman is like, you feel me, less than. That's why I said I didn't even want to use employee, because I feel like employee from CEO is too far of a gap to really make an analogy of the man and wife dynamic in a household. So I was like, okay, if the man is the CEO, then the woman is also in a high position. The CEO might be over her, but she's still the gap is still closer than CEO to employee.
But he would
wait. Let me say this.
Wait, hold on,
Y'all nigga just went.
He would be her boss then, right, Polo? That's what you're saying? So you're saying that
he'll be her leader.
He would be her boss.
She the HR director.
No, that's not how that works. Even in that case, that means that the CEO would still be the boss of the HR director.
Okay, I'm moving past this. Look, check this out. Let me say this. She's a fucking secretary, and I don't know why y'all don't respect the secretary, because everybody who knows, I know plenty of women work for different law firms, right? They've been secretaries. These women with degrees, and honestly, they keep the shit together. Okay, so I know it sound bad, but an employee would be a secretary, and the shit can't run without secretary. There's a lot of secretaries been there from the ground up, from day one. They be like, damn, Barbara been there for 25 years, and he's begging her not to leave because he cannot replace Barbara. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all are saying, but a secretary is a very, very, very important job. So he would not know what to do tomorrow if it wasn't for the secretary. If the secretary wants to fuck up the whole company from the inside out, she can.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay, so understand the power that she holds, and I believe that's a great title for a wife or a woman to hold when the man is running that shit, because the man doesn't know what's going forward unless the secretary tells him. Okay, so I mean, it's a perfect dynamic of power structure.
Okay, so, y'all gotta learn how to make points a little more succinct, because we got the point a long time ago. You could have stopped earlier, but what I'm saying is that doesn't mean anything, right? Like saying that, like, the janitor is also important. The person who cleaned the windows is also important. What we're talking about here is a power dynamic. So the secretary is not equal to the CEO. If the CEO can say, hey, you know what, the company gone tomorrow, now you out of job. That's not how a relationship should work.
Unfortunately, that's
it's not. You looking at
that is exactly how relationships work.
You looking at
it. They all don't work like that.
A nigga can go get another bitch and leave. A nigga go get a younger person.
Y'all got different ways of how y'all see y'all women.
The same thing.
You're right. Exactly.
Which means that they are equal. Which means that they are
hold on.
That's my point.
Hold on, Pass. You finna respond to you, bro.
Let me just say this. Okay, so Pass, you're looking at it through like an ego lens, right? You talking about power dynamic, right?
That's not ego.
So what I'm saying is, right?
Nothing to do with
Can I finish, brother?
Hey, Pass, why your white daddy leave your black mama?
Don't talk to my round, bro. Anyway,
you want me to tell you?
Let's go. Don't speak to my round, bro.
Somebody else talking to your round, brother.
Stop speaking to my round.
That's somebody else. Tell him to get off my dick.
All right, so what I'm saying, you got it, bro. Leave it on. All right, so what I'm saying is, right, it's not so much of a power dynamic, right? And this is why I always lead it back to God, because the woman without a doubt, is the weaker vessel, which means that man have a duty and responsibility to protect the weaker vessel. You feel me? So when it comes to the dynamic of a relationship between man and woman or man and wife, yes, the man is the head, right? But that doesn't mean that the woman is diminished in her role. No, I don't believe that when in the confines of a marriage that man and woman are equal, because the man has a bigger responsibility and a bigger accountability, right? And that's why I always lean back to God, because God tells man that you must love your wife like Christ loves the church, which means that Christ was willing to lay his life on the line for the church. So you must be willing to put your life on the line for the woman, from her being the weaker vessel. So it's not about an egoic power trip thing. It's about knowing that God put you in that position, right, to protect and be responsible.
Yeah, we're not gonna bring the Bible in this.
I didn't say anything about ego whatsoever. It's not what that's not what a power dynamic means. That's not what I meant by that.
I don't know your God.
And yes,
but this is the thing.
It's difficult.
I ain't tripping on them. I ain't tripping on them bringing it in, because that's his perspective. So Paz, or anybody else, if y'all disagree with it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally
I ain't
what I'm
tripping
saying.
on that shit. No, I'm just saying this. If let's say you whatever your understanding is of the foundation, you can bring it up. Don't be, don't shy away from bringing it. Whether it be a book or whether it be your father's teaching, whatever it is, bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. We ain't on that.
He ain't had no father's teaching, Big Solid. His white daddy left. His black mama.
Damn.
Why are y'all doing this?
Well, I mean, do you want to address that? Because I'm kind of curious.
Come on, what we talking about right now?
I mean, it seems to be something that's out there. I don't know. Why did they leave?
No, we ain't got to go down there.
I mean,
you mentioned this
like
every time. Every time we're in a room together, you bring this up, and it's very weird. I don't never talk to you. I don't never say nothing to you, and you just bring up some
nigga,
random
how
shit.
I know that shit, then? You told me that shit.
Conversation. It's very strange.
That was some feminine ass shit, if you ask me.
It's very strange.
They been feminine all day. They be talking about, women just so emotional.
Bro, these niggas feel attacked. They feel attacked by somebody with a different opinion than them. That's why they take it personal.
Man, I just was asking
it's also
question,
very stupid. You know what I'm saying? So you're asking me why my dad left. You think I know the fucking question? Or the answer to that question, my nigga? That's hella funny.
Okay, look, all right, let's get off this. Let's get off this. Look, let me introduce something.
Why are you stupid?
Okay, look, let's introduce this. Let me introduce this. Hold on. Okay, look, you're right. We all retarded. We all on Clubhouse. Listen, at the end of the day, let me say this.
Why can't you niggas read?
All right, we all retarded, bro. We all on the slow bus, man. I keep telling you. We are best friends in the slow class. Miss Marguerite is all of our teacher, okay? We all got graded by Miss Marguerite, okay? On the curve. All right, so check this out. All right, cool. Listen, all I'm saying is this.
Why you know her name?
And because that's all I teach her name.
That is not my teacher's name. I'm just bus driver.
Man,
okay.
Anyway, you didn't make it to class half the time because you couldn't act up on the bus. But anyway, in relationships, are women CEOs or employees? I'm gonna say this. I believe that naturally, men are CEOs, but I honestly believe that we're better off being employees. I just believe this is better for us to be employees and actually make this mechanism work and let her just be the face of all that shit. You go out there and type up whatever you got to type up, make a little $100-something thousand a year, and bring that shit back on the table. And as an employee, I'm gonna put that shit to work to make sure we good. I don't know, man. I think this whole conversation it switched roles a long time ago, and we need to accept that shit and just move on with it. Let y'all women do what y'all do, man. Y'all want to make the money, go make the money. You know what I'm saying? Be the face of the shit. I don't give a fuck. When they come take everything, it's gonna be in your name anyway, nigga. So I don't care.
But
so
Papa,
just let them do all of that. Let them do all of that, and I'm gonna be the employee, and that's just it, man.
But Papa, that's why the black community ain't got shit as a whole, bro, man.
No, because we all fighting to be the CEO. That's the problem.
Yeah.
How many of y'all got homeboys and y'all all got a little bit of money? Not too much, just enough. You know, and y'all could have been put y'all money together, but y'all can't put your money together because all your homeboys want to be CEOs. It's 7 of y'all. And 3 of y'all be like, man, I'll play whatever role it takes to get successful. The rest of the motherfuckers be like, man, if we do a scooter company, I want to get red bikes. Or I think we should get this one. Or I think we should do this. And it's like, man, come on, man, let's come together. Man, I ain't doing nothing if I ain't got no control. It be like that. So, that's what's going on. Some of us need to just accept it. So some of these extraordinary pandering ass men who act like they want to be the goddamn providers forever, then cool. Y'all can continue to be the damn CEOs. But me, Popeye, I'm an employee now. Fuck that shit. Y'all niggas can work to the booty squirt. I'm done with that shit. These women will like that shit. They like how I feel to get paid on whatever day they get paid, the 15th and 10th and 25th, whatever the fuck they getting paid every other Friday. Listen, let them do that, fam. Let them do that. It's just money. The whole objective is to get the tool to use it. Money is just a tool. Whoever gonna get it, let them get it. I'm get out the way, man.
All right, man. Let me get up here. Hey, Paz, you up?
What's up with it?
Would you consider yourself as a nigga?
Sure.
Oh my God. All right, this was nice. I'm going to head out.
Yeah, this is the dumbest possible pivot of this conversation.
Yeah, I know. I want to know, though.
Do I consider myself a nigga, bro? That's what you was curious about?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
You ain't got to answer the question. I mean, you got the choice.
How old are you, bro?
See, I asked you a question, but I'm sure. Do you really want the answer to that question?
Yeah.
But can I get mine first?
I don't care that much, bro. Do I consider myself a nigga, bro? Is a serious question that this man just asked. For sure.
I think I know why he asked you though, Paz.
Why your panties be such in a bunch, bro? Dang, bro, you a battle rapper, bro. Like niggas be talking about how they gonna kill your mom and this and that, bro. Like, what's up with you?
So check this out.
That shit fake, fool. He got a
Life
fake
isn't
real
battle
life
rap.
when he talk to other niggas.
This is not a rap battle right now.
All right, let's do it in a rap battle then.
We're talking.
Is you a nigga? You got stripes like Tigger? Nigga? You ain't no nigga. You's a wigger. Right
We're
back.
talking about a social issue, and then all of a sudden somebody want to say, "Hey, you know what, Paz? Do you consider yourself a nigga?" Like, been thinking about that this whole time while the other niggas was talking and shit.
I was thinking about
Paz.
that since you said you niggas, and I heard somebody say you got a white father.
Nah, I think I know why he asked you that too, because you be calling motherfuckers niggas too, so you was making sure that you consider yourself one.
And if you don't consider yourself one, don't ask you, don't call nobody else one.
Nigga,
But you passed the test.
Good look.
But I still use the word though.
All right, but not in here though.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely will. I promise you.
Wait. You just admitted that you don't consider yourself one, but you use it.
It's all good. We ain't got to stick to it.
You know what? I got on my Dominican my Dominican baby mama about that shit.
He respected what I said.
Man, look at his black.
If you want me to analyze the word nigga and how it is used colloquially,
no, you ain't got to do all that.
Then we can talk about it. But if we're talking about, do I consider anybody actually that word? No, I don't.
Okay,
but that's because not as an identifier. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you consider yourself black?
Using the word colloquially or as a term of endearment.
I'm not trying to stay on this shit for too long.
Using it amongst like-minded people. So you